before the fight.
I don't think he's built from that same cloth. I think that as the fight progresses into the later rounds, I think he's going to break. I think I'm going to break his will. And, you know, he's an explosive fighter and he has big muscles, but those muscles are going to fill up with lactic acid and a lot of burn. And I don't think he's going to be able to keep that sustainability the whole fight.
Colby Covington is one of the biggest trash talker in the UFC. After losing his third title shot, he was ready to go back to his winning ways against Buckley.
Baby, let's go. 100K is more than Buckley's made his whole life. Can you believe that?
And I know we can put this guy's lights out, so, you know, tune in tomorrow night because we got something special in store.
People saying that Chaos is dead, they have no idea what's coming on Saturday night. I'm going to put the best performance in my career, and, you know, I'm super inspired by Donald Trump taking back the White House.
They're like, hey, but we need to fill this main event with JOAQUIN Buckley in Tampa. You know, he's not a star, he's a bum, he's a nobody, so we need someone to sell this show. Can you be a company man? Come do it. I said, absolutely, Hunter Campbell.
Saturday night, I'm going to make the UFC great again. And January 20th, when Donald Trump gets inaugurated, he's going to make America great again.
I know I'm going to put the best performance in my career on Saturday night.
Ethan Pooch, how am I beating Buckley any way I want, bro? I'm going to give him a wedgie first, promise you that. I'm going to fucking pull his underwear over his head in the middle of that octagon. Then I'm going to smack him silly and finish him.
You know, he hasn't been in there with someone in the main event spotlight for 5 rounds. So, you know, he better pack a lunch because it's going to be a long night for him. So
if this fight stays on the feet, I'll win the fight convincingly.
I'm not worried about what he's doing. I want to push the pace, and he's going to have to worry about what I'm going to do.
You know, and he hasn't fought anybody at the elite level yet, someone that's a top, you know, tier contender. So, you know, he's talking a big game, but Saturday night he's going to get exposed.
They're going to get slayed tomorrow night after the fight. When we get back to Miami, it's just going to be an orgy fest. It's going to be amazing.
Unfortunately for Colby, he lost the fight by doctor stoppage.
Doctor stoppage, but Joaquin Buckley dominance.
I've had way worse in fights than a little cut over my eye, so it's unfortunate that the doctor stopped the fight like that, because if we're in Vegas, I know the fight gets to keep going, and I feel like I was really just starting to gain momentum. Like I was starting to wear on. I could see he was breathing out of his mouth. He wasn't as much volume at that point, so I feel like it was going to be my fight in the championship round. So it was an unfortunate stop, and you know, I feel like the judges kind of, not the judges, but the doctor is the one that beat me tonight. I didn't feel like I lost to another opponent. We're going to be back stronger than ever. This is just the beginning for me. So, you know, I wasn't, you know, at my best tonight. I came off the couch, but it was for the company. I did this for the company that I love so much that changed my life. So, you know, I know that there's still a lot of fight in me, and the best is yet to come. I was just getting warmed up in that fight. You know, I think it was tied up 1-1, and I was starting to wear on him. I could see him breathing out of his mouth. I was starting to catch him on more shots. So it's unfortunate that they stopped it. You know, even Dana came out and said if that was in Vegas, that would have never been stopped. So, you know, I took his hardest shots, and they weren't nothing. They didn't faze me at all. I was walking right down. So we'll come back stronger